Hello students, today we will discuss about Virginia Woolf. हम वर्जीनिया वुल्फ के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे. ओके. अ नॉवलिस्ट एंड एसेइस्ट. A critical acclaimed novelist and essayist, Virginia Woolf was a founding member of the intellectual circle known as the Bloomsbury Group. Her most famous work include the novels मिसेज डैलोवे जो कि 1925 में पब्लिश हुआ था एंड टू द लाइट हाउस ये 1927 में पब्लिश हुआ एंड द एसे अ रूम ऑफ वंस ऑन ये 1929 में लिखा गया. ओके. नेक्स्ट है मेंबर ऑफ ब्लम्सबरी ग्रुप. In 1912, वर्जीनिया वुल्फ मैरिड लियोनार्ड वुल्फ. इनकी जो मैरिज हुई है 1912 में वो लियोनार्ड वुल्फ से हुई. वन ऑफ द ओरिजिनल ब्लम्स ग्रुप मेंबर्स रिसेंटली returned from a 7 years period of civil service in Ceylon. Soon afterwards, Virginia suffered a serious mental breakdown involving another suicide attempt. She remained in severe mental distress for the next 3 years. ये लगभग अगले 3 साल तक मेंटल डिस्ट्रेस में रही. ड्यूरिंग दिस पीरियड वुल्फ completed her first novel, The Voyage Out, published in 1975. 2 years later, लगभग कंप्लीट होने के 2 साल बाद इनका लेटर पब्लिश हुआ. ओके. 1975 में. The Woolfs established their own publishing company in the basement of their home. The Hogarth Press published not only Woolf's work but those of T.S. Eliot, Catherine Mansfield, and Sigmund Freud, among others. Next are major works. Although Woolf wrote a number of the short story, our best known fiction has always been her novels, particularly Mrs. Dalloway, To the Lighthouse, and to a lesser extent Orlando जो कि 1928 में लिखा गया, Babes 1931 में, and Mrs. Dalloway frequently compared to James Joyce 1922 work Ulysses. Expansion of Mrs. Dalloway. In Bond Street, a short story. Next, about his life. Okay. Virginia Woolf was born Adeline Virginia Stephen on January 25, 1882 in her London. Her parents were Leslie Stephen, editor of the dictionary. इनके जो फादर थे वो एडिटर थे डिक्शनरी ऑफ नेशनल बायोग्राफी एंड जूलिया प्रिशप जैक्सन ड्यूकवर्थ स्टीफन. Both parents had been married before and had children. In addition to Virginia, Vanessa, born in 1879. Toby, born in 1880, and Adrian, born in 1883. Woolf was educated at home, where she had free access to her father's extensive library. In 1895, her mother died. 1895 में उनकी मदर की डेथ हो गई. And Woolf experienced this first of many psychological breakdowns that would plague her throughout her life. Her half-sister Stella, 13 years Woolf's senior, assumed management of the household, a position she relinquished to Vanessa 2 years later. In 1904, Leslie Stephen died, and Woolf attempted suicide after suffering a second psychological crisis. During her recuperations, her sister Vanessa moved the family to the Womerton Bloomsbury section of London. Where Woolf began her writing career and where the Thursday evening gatherings with Toby's Cambridge friends constituted the beginning of the Bloomsbury group. Next, her literary career. Woolf produced for Dial magazine in 1923. The events of the plot occur over a period of 24 hours in the life of the society hostess Clarissa Dalloway and culminated in a large, elaborate party to the Lighthouse, a family novel with obvious connections to Woolf's own early life, notwithstanding the subtitles claim that Orlando is a biography. It is in fact a novel featuring and androgynous main characters said to be modeled after Woolf's friend and reputed lover. Vita Sackville West, The Waves, are complicated explorations of the inevitable mutability of human life. Is perhaps Woolf's most complex work, considered by some, including her husband, to be her masterpiece. Although Woolf wrote a number of short stories, her best known fiction has always been her novels, particularly Mrs. Dalloway to the Lighthouse and a lesser extent Orlando Wave's Mrs. Dalloway, are frequently compared to James Joyce's work Ulysses. Her most famous works include the novel Mrs. Dalloway and To the Lighthouse and the essay A Room of One's Own. Woolf was a founding member of an intellectual circle known as the ब्लम्सवरी ग्रुप, यानी ये ब्लम्सवरी ग्रुप के मेंबर थी और इसके लिए जानी जाती थी. ओके, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग.